Welcome to part 2 of Sonic Advance 3, and today we are going to start this part with finishing off Sunset Hill, fighting another boss. Once I
If we can find the boss.
figure out how to traverse the hub world.
Yeah, leave.
It'd be nice if we had like a map, or at least spread out location to get a good view.
I'd rather
Zoom out, yeah.
I'd rather take Unleashed's choice of hub menus.
Yeah, I would say. I said it in part 1. I do not like these hub worlds. They're
Like-
just a waste of time.
Yeah, I think it's the issue. Is like
Oh,
between the menus. Like think about it, is like the difference between that's something. Yeah, would I rather have a menu than a bad hub world. Because of that, at least of that I can navigate it properly.
At least
and stuff.
bad menus can be easily fixed.
Yeah, like I can navigate that shit. I can. With a bad hub, I'm like, where the fuck am I going if I have this stuff?
so this is the boss that was using that. I forget that Sonic animation that people were going on Twitter about.
Hmm.
I don't know. There was like a random weird post of like people commenting on animation in Sonic Advance, and it was using this boss as an example.
Oh.
I forget what it was.
Nice hit, Tails.
Yeah. What's like hope?
Oh, it's just like it's classic Sonic. Tails stole my kill.
Deja vu, Ben?
Yeah,
He said that to you this time, Tails.
yeah, that's Steam Bristol, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Again, Adventure Cast.
Because when did he die again? Was it after?
A little bit after this game.
Mm-hmm.
This is his like last performance, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Outside of recycled lines,
Yeah.
why is Mike Pollock suddenly turning into Dean Bristow in some games?
Riders.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah,
Sonic
that's it.
Riders.
What was it? Was it the free?
I don't know.
Was it Free Riders or Zero Gravity? Was it?
OG.
Was it OG?
The original.
All of them.
Well, it's probably all of them, but I know it happens in the original. Anyway,
Also-
Ocean Base. This zone sucks,
Oh,
Because it's a water level.
just
Moving
to be
on.
blunt. And it doesn't help that I decided, well, I want to show off as many combos as I can, and
Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Hey, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Sonic and Knuckles. I don't know why they did the things that they did.
All right, how bad is the?
I complimented the tag system last part,
However,
because I think, again, it is an interesting gimmick. However, sometimes it fucks you over. When you have Sonic as your tag partner when you're playing as Knuckles, you can't glide, you can't climb walls, so Knuckles loses everything that makes him unique.
What?
he gets a headbutt
Yeah.
apparently.
Instead, I get a headbutt, a fancy headbutt. Ain't that lovely?
No.
Unfortunately, that means nothing.
Like, so what? Did
I mean,
did Sonic just like go to Knuckles? Okay, Knuckles, let me just break your arm for a moment. You can't climb anymore. You can't.
they literally is like, okay, we gotta make the personalities clash. So it's like Sonic and Knuckles, they're rivals. They don't like each other, so they're gonna, make themselves worse. It's like, as a gameplay standpoint,
No.
why?
That's the thing. When
you
you
designed
have
this shit!
Knuckles, when you have Knuckles teamed up with Sonic, like when you're playing as Sonic, Sonic gets some extra, like he gets the Insta Shield and a few other extra abilities that is really helpful during the final boss. You'll be seeing that much
So
later.
he gets the Shield back by pairing up with Knuckles.
Makes sense, honestly. I like the reference, but I just don't like the
Why is
aspect of
Inverse
Knuckles.
just much
getting-
fucking worse?
Knuckles is like, all right, I have all these unique aspects. With Sonic, nah.
Fuck that guy.
Sonic, no, I'm suddenly training at 1,000 times gravity.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right.
That's just dumb.
Why are there Sonic Adventure gimmicks in 2D?
Yeah, I'm like, wait a fucking minute. I remember this
Yeah,
thing
where's
where
the homing
fucking...
attack when you need it?
How the fuck?
Not here.
How the fuck did you hit the damn
The capsule.
capsule, but then immediately after you get hit, you do?
The invincibility took a few seconds to trigger, so
I
Yeah.
was wondering how did you not get hit first by the fucking bastard first?
I'm getting flashbacks to when I did Sonic 1. Grab a rain box and then die before it counts.
It really sucks when you're playing as Knuckles. It's like, okay, I get to climb walls and glide. It's like, no!
don't worry, this will be the last time you see this pairing.
Oh, thank God.
There's too many pairs in this.
Sucks that a lot of them don't have like unique names or like team names.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait till we actually saw that. But yeah, not all of them even have unique team names, which sucks. I don't.
This isn't Mario Party,
Yeah,
guys.
why-
You can't
Why did you
expect
bother
everything.
with some
Okay.
and not the
The
others?
thing is,
But, like,
Mario
some
Party
are
has
cool.
way more than the thing, though.
Yeah.
Like Mario Party is.
And they're paid to be creative. Dims was just paid to make a Sonic
It's
game.
5 and.
Yeah, but still, if you're gonna if you're gonna bother doing it at all, do it with all of them.
Because like it's 5 and 6.
It's
You're telling me-
inconsistent.
Sonic can't have the equivalent of like Waluigi and Daisy as an.
Sonic has a nickname with Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. Other than that, Amy has a unique one with Cream, and that's it.
Damn.
So every other combo you can get in this game is just okay.
Not even one for Tails as like classic buddies or something.
Yeah, you.
Sonic
why
and
not
Tails
have-
is the same as Tails and Sonic.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying I want to have.
Oh, no,
one
I mean
with
Tails
Tails
and
and
Amy.
Knuckles, or Tails and Amy.
Yeah. So we
Tails
got,
and
Okay,
Cream.
outside of the fact that they come from the 2D era of Sonic, what's their chemistry?
They both really like Sonic. Sonic fans.
Fanboy and Go.
Sonic fan.
You know, I hate
Sonic
the
Fan
fact
Club!
that I hate the fact that's entirely accurate.
So yeah, we got Unbreakable Bonds, which is Sonic and Tails. Fighting Buddies, which is Sonic and Knuckles. Loving Couple, which is Sonic and Amy, and then Team Jubilee for Amy and Cream.
Muscles and Machine.
Yeah, that works. Oh no, it would probably be like Brawl. It'd be like I don't know, like
Brains and
Brain
Brawn.
and,
Brain
Brain
and
and
Brawn,
Brawn.
yeah, Brain
So
and
that's
Brawn.
definitely
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Tails and Knuckles one, I
yeah,
think.
yeah, for those two, yeah. I wonder if one of the Knuckles' name was like Brash and Smash or some shit.
Don't piss off
Hotheads.
Amy Rose.
Sonic just appears out of nowhere.
It's like,
Yeah, okay, I'm still here.
Sonic, why do you take away my abilities? This makes no sense.
as he's
Sorry, we're all under the contract.
As he-
I can't do
as he's
anything.
branching
What
a crowbar.
contract?
I don't even mean Knuckles. Is this the actual one, by the way? Is this still?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm still Sonic and Knuckles.
Jesus.
Please tell me we swap this out.
Yeah, this is yeah. Don't worry, don't worry. We'll be mended after this level.
Yes, let the speed mend it.
That just literally doesn't work on a fucking memory. Fuck off, you bastard. It's only been a few. It's only been like a month, like a few weeks or a month.
And now we're running all the way back to the warp.
Yeah, it's only been about a few
You know
weeks.
what's more bearable? A quick warp.
Yeah, it's only been a few weeks or a month, but fuck that game. Holy fucking shit.
Jesus.
Searing sucks.
It's
It
the
really
Sonic
does.
game. Anyway, a good pairing is Knuckles and Tails.
Okay.
Because teamed up with Tails, Knuckles has, his basic abilities.
Oh, thank God.
You got Tails as a partner that is also really helpful, as you already saw last part, these
Did you
capabilities.
just do an uppercut?
But yeah, we're going to see
Sure.
more of that during the level. Tails gives Knuckles basically an extra jump before he goes into his glide.
Oh.
It's really useful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Knuckles, why can't you do this by yourself?
It's a good question.
Oh yeah, fine. Knuckles can swim. He can.
Yes, he can. And I get a little bit confused here, so I think at some point I do edit. Or do I? We'll find out.
Well.
Oh yeah, and Knuckles gets his uppercut as well. Oh yeah, I
right
did.
upper.
You spent.
A minute.
So below me is a fully underwater section to explore. I explored
but-
it. The problem is, all it does is it's just a Chao.
Oh.
It was just a Chao, and my dumbass forgot because I did practice a little bit. I didn't put as much effort in. I will admit. I played through every zone before I recorded the zone.
Yeah.
So not everything's stuck into my mind. It doesn't help that this level, like I said earlier, sucks. So the moment I'm done with it, it's completely left my mind. But
Honestly,
yeah, you start the level and there's just this whole section that you can explore and there's no progression. So I just cut that out.
Like, what in the fucking maze is this bullshit?
I didn't know
It's
we
an
were
exploration Sonic game for those who like adventure.
I didn't know we were playing Knuckles Chaotix 2, Amazing Arena Return.
Ah, shit, you're right.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, on a more positive note, as I said, with Tails, Knuckles is really good. This is probably Knuckles at his best.
All he needed was
And that's a
one,
sad truth.
and there was one fox boy by his side. He could do anything.
That.
Except, you know, avoid getting hit. Oh, that's Superman freaking
Yeah.
The
Super
glide.
Glide. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he is.
I am Super Knux!
I mean, he is
I'm Super
Superman in the
Knuckles.
crossover he is for DC. He is.
And what do you think
Oh, God,
inspired
it
it?
is?
Yeah, he's Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because Sonic's the Flash, Shadow's Batman, Tails is Cyborg, Amy's Wonder Woman, and Silver's Green Lantern.
I'm still weirded out by the fact that Darkseid went for a Chaos Emerald.
Oh, he's got all of these. The fuck you mean? He blew the Master Hand as well. We did.
I'm just talking about the start of it. Seeing that one just says, this speaks volumes, because we're talking about the same character who looks at the Infinity Stones and just call them
Well,
paperweights.
because they
Let's
would
be
though.
honest.
Because they work.
Let-
They only work in the home universe they're from. If they're outside the home universe, they don't really work anymore.
Let's be honest. Just freaking, like, anyone out of the Sonic canon holding a Chaos. Oh, no.
Because it's like in the shit with freaking Loki when they have Rock Up, they do their paper. Because yeah, the illusions outside their home universe.
They can work in other universes. They just
No,
don't
no,
work.
they
at
can't.
Yes, they can. Someone hasn't watched Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, because I haven't. But at the same time, though, is in comic
There
versions,
you go.
they haven't been.
Oh,
They never
Christ.
do. They never do. That's been a proven fact for the past 50, no, 50, like 45 years of Marvel comic and stuff.
I mean,
They never work outside their own humans. They
I'm
don't.
probably misremembering. I just always took it as like the TVA is just that neutral zone.
It just
Punch the
does,
Chao!
they just don't work at the TVA.
But sure, I mean,
Or
comic-wise,
the MCU has its own weird ass rules.
It's
Of course it
the
does.
MCU is always going to be a bit funky. They do because that when they keep doing things that they kept changing shit about the main universe, but then they go back to a few things to do. Like they make a fucking this fucking point. Because they are separate universes. There's a fact they point in the end. Even though they try to change it half the time they do. Though.
originally it was its own universe, and then they're like, "Oh no, it's also 616."
You're like, no,
Oh,
it's
so
fucking not.
comic. It's like,
It never has been. It never will be.
What's the official universe number? 1999-99?
Yes, some.
point is one with a bunch of nines.
Yeah.
It's like, what is the point of having, you know, numbering and like trying to make things consistent when you're just gonna be like, nah.
Because the main universe is split off into their own other universes, so
I mean, because,
they're
like,
canon adjacent to
I-
each other.
again, I know
So Marvel and other companies like Capcom don't need to lose their damn minds
Like,
trying to
I
keep track of
don't
what's
know
where.
Why the numbering system how it is in Marvel. DC's just like, oh, here's a Earth Prime, here's Earth 1 through number,
If Tails stands a
And
little
these are the Infinite Earthquake are destroyed in a crossover.
and then
Tell
and then,
me
and then,
what
then
to
they
do.
retcon it to be like, oh, each universe are in sets of 52 they are to be easier. It's just like, yeah. Because that's just how they are doing it. They just go like, oh yeah, this universe is 52, but it's they're infinite though, but they're in this set. Just to make it a little clearer like it does. So like if Ben didn't have to have the set of 10 he do it, it's at least a 10 he do. He does in like Omnibus and shit. Whereas each are in sets of 10.
So I'm not gonna lie, if I was just looking at the background, it would be like a pretty looking zone, but like level design and the gameplay just makes me like not want to go through this, honestly.
Yeah. Again, you can clearly see where Dimps is getting is some of the experience in bullshit level design from. And to think the more interesting bullshit nonsense is still a few years away when Rush gets started.
Where would you put Rush with the? Where would you like? Okay, so the Sonic Advance games, Sonic Rush games, favorite to least favorite.
Are you including Colors DS in that as well?
You'd have to. It's Rush
It's a
3.
Rush game. Yeah, so basically the Sonic Advance trilogy, Sonic Rush trilogy, put all 6 games together. What's least favorite to least favorite, or least favorite to favorite?
Well, I haven't
Pocket
played Advance
Adventure.
1. I haven't played Colors DS, apart from the old demo that you could download from the Wii Shop. But the Advance is at the top. Then Rush. And Advance 3 and Rush Adventure are tied for dead last.
That's understandable.
I think.
I mean, I would probably say Rush Adventure is below Advance 3 for me.
I might put I think like Rush and Advance 1 probably are higher up for me, and then Advance like 2 and 2, and then like Rush Adventure and stuff.
I don't really have much in this terms of this conversation since I haven't really played much /B in them. So Advance 1, best game. Second place, Sonic Pocket Adventure.
That is technically also a Dimps game.
It is a Dims game, yeah.
Yes, Generations 3DS.
The
Also Dims.
Yeah.
seventh
And 8th.
forgotten child.
Yeah, because Generations 3DS and then Pocket Adventure. Which did Pocket Adventure come out? When did it come out again? Pocket Adventure, was that before or after Advance?
Before.
The GBA wasn't even out yet.
Without what the fuck was that on Nozaki then?
Neo Geo Pocket.
Oh gee, oh.
Yeah,
Sonic Advance 0.
Yeah.
pretty much.
It's Sonic 2 handheld edition without being the Game Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, adding Sonic 3 aspects in there.
Yeah, like Sonic 3 music in the weirdest of places.
Anyway, this boss is really easy.
What does General provide in this situation?
Isn't it,
Albert, I think Ivo stole your stuff again.
I think he's supposed to be like a power source.
Isn't it just the boss fight from fucking bloody Sky Chase? Look at it, fucking Flying Battery in Mania.
I swear, this thing even looked like you were walking on grass. I would say, is this like the chicken boss from Donkey Kong Country Returns?
I can see that.
Oh my god.
I can see that, Ken, yeah.
Ah. Girl,
Yeah.
fuck.
No, compared to every single boss, it's just kind of pathetic, not gonna lie.
Because it reminded me of the legs and shit. Remind me of like some of the bosses. Like I think it's the Advance 1 fight in the Final on the Cyber level and stuff. Or the other level from fucking the other game and stuff. So I forget, you need to get like, was it silver, bronze, and gold rights?
You just have to get all golds.
Is it gold? Is it?
You just have to get all golds. Save your time and effort.
Mm.
Who was it that did?
If you,
Who was it that did all three? Wasn't that fucking?
Nate Bandy.
That was Nate Bandy. Yeah. He was the time he did thinking he had to get all
Daniel
three.
Bandy.
To be fair, it's because
I love that. Fly with me, Tails. Away!
Not a lot of people
Keep up, Tails.
document this game for good reason.
Yeah. So, hi,
Anyway.
Sonic Russia.
What?
Every time a Russian arcade is picking Sonic, it's always a toy-based thing. It is. It's weird.
Okay, anyway, yeah, next part will be in the Toy Kingdom, and we'll be seeing what happens when you play as Tails and Knuckles.